watching News.
Things important to Texans. And Governor, we do very much appreciate you joining us for a conversation today. We have a lot to talk about. Let's start with what's just happened in the last couple hours. President Donald Trump calling today Liberation Day, announcing global tariffs ranging from 10% to 49% on other countries. I think right off the top, we got to think about Mexico's, Texas's top trading partner, produce, cars, electronics. How's that going to affect us here in Texas?
So if you look at what the president did, it's not going to affect Texas all that much. First, generally what the president did, he issued what are called reciprocal tariffs. What that means is he issued a tariff to every country that has a tariff on the United States. And what he did in the amount or percent was half of what that country imposes on the United States will impose on that country. However, importantly to Texas and to the United States, he did not issue any new tariffs on either Mexico or Canada. As you point out, Texas's largest trade partners are Mexico and Canada. As a result, there's not a tariff levied on them in this order, nor is there going to be any tariff levied by Mexico or Canada on Texas because of this order. As a result, it should have either minimal or actually zero effect on trade between Texas and Mexico and Canada.
Okay, sir, thank you. Let's move on to something that's a lot of people talk about. School choice. This has been a top priority for you. You've been pushing it for years. You've declared it an emergency item this legislative session. The Senate passed its version. It's filed under House Bill 3 in the House. A House committee was supposed to talk about it today, but it was postponed. Now, for anybody out there who doesn't know, just quickly, school choice would use taxpayer money to pay for private education, about $10,000 per student. It hasn't gotten through in years past. Can you make the case for the program for people who are maybe skeptical?
Sure. First of all, listen, an overwhelming majority of all Texans support it, whether you're black, white, Hispanic, Asian, whatever the case may be. School choice is for everyone, and large majorities of all Texans support it, and more than 30 states have school choice, and it has not caused any decline in the public schools. In fact, the states with the best public schools right now are those with the largest school choice programs. In Texas, know this. What we want to do is actually put students on a pathway to have the best education in the United States. To do that, in part, we're providing record-breaking funding for public schools, while at the same time providing the school choice option for parents who think that a different school would be the best setting for their child. I know there are many families in the San Antonio area who want school choice. We will be able to deliver it for them while also protecting our public schools.
All right, sir, and quickly, what about those rural schools? Is there going to be any concern from your end that any public schools already under strain are going to be in trouble if this passes?
So because of the funding that we're providing, there will be a record amount of money going to public schools, especially in rural areas, to make sure they will have more money than ever before. And we're providing teacher pay raises across the state. And in fact, we're providing a double pay raise for teachers in rural areas. Teachers in rural areas can get up to a $10,000 pay raise after this session. And so we're going to ensure that rural Texas schools are going to be better funded than ever before and not subject to any type of decline because of school choice. And know this also, the scope of school choice, the size of it, is going to be just 1/4 of the size of charter schools. Charter schools have not decimated or hurt public schools in rural Texas or even in urban Texas, and school choice won't pose a problem either.
All right, sir. Governor Greg Abbott, we are so grateful for you taking the time to talk with us today about these important issues. If you want to look back and watch this interview, anyone at home, we'll have it online at news4sa.com. We'll be right back.